Hello and welcome to youthsaga.com. Today we have with us Smt.Shantha Acharya. She is a very brilliant and wonderful woman. So working in various sector of life. So she's active in artistic field like singing, Indian classical music, dancing, and especially dance on folk dance, which is called Yakshagana. And apart from that, she is a social performer, social activist, working for the needy people in the society. So, Santaji, welcome to our show today.
Yeah, namaskar to all the viewers.
Namaskar. And as you are a person of multiple skills and talent, and have a very golden heart towards the people who have really deserve our support. So, please tell us about your artistic journey and how did you start and where from you, start your journey.
Basically, I'm from Udupi. It's in Karnataka. You must be knowing the Udupi Krishna Mutt. It's quite famous temple over there. And born and brought up from Bangalore. So everything, all my education up till I got married was done in Bangalore itself. Up till 20 years, as you know, the parents will be very protective of their, especially the daughters. They don't allow them to go, though they have the talent. But for me, it was the same way. My father was a bit strict. But into the cultural side, I had been like, he had joined me for the singing classes. My parental side, they were all quite a good musicians we have. So they put me into the music class and as well as dance class. So I was a bit active in the cultural field in my college level, but it was only pertinent to college level. That's all. Not outside of the city. He never
Okay.
let me to go around like those days. That communication was not there. No phones, no WhatsApp, whatever this thing communications as that.
Yes.
It was a bit less. So that parental this thing was there now. So he didn't allow me
Yeah.
to go there. But I want in the college levels. I was always into the dance and singing the forms of cultural. Then sports, I was in the Karen and a throwball team. I was there in the throwball team also. So few of that also. But actually, my journey started after I got married. Three persons I should say in my life. One is God, the foremost. He was very lucky born, I should say. Then the second, my father. Then the third is my husband. Without his support, I would never reach
Yeah,
this
yeah.
scale. As he supported me in all my like whatever indulged.
Yeah, yeah.
After marriage, up till now, from the you can say when the education started around 6 years, up till now, I'm studying. I'm updating myself. So I have not stopped my the what is the thirst for knowledge. You can say
Hmm.
up till now I'm into studying in different forms of the whatever the cultural field. Uh, so I started after graduation. I got married. We came to Belagavi. My husband is also a theatre artist, so he knows the pros and cons of a artistic this thing.
Yes.
So he supported me. After that, I did my interior decoration course, astrology course, yoga course, and I joined for music class. Again, once again, I joined, and dance class, of course, I joined because as the ages go by, the taste of the people also changes. If you like, if you sing a classical song for 1 hour, people these days they don't like. We have to go with the
Yeah.
wind they say. So I joined for the semi-classical and the film songs class because for a
Mhm.
pure classical singer, these won't come in their form. So to go with the wind as to go with the audience, I joined for these classes. Again, when it comes to the dance also, classical dance, people may not like performing for 1 hour. So I joined for the Bollywood class where we can perform in the get-togethers or in the marriages and all. So I joined for that classes. Again, at that time, I got an opportunity to join for the Yakshagana. Just to say a few words about
Yeah.
Yakshagana, it's an Udupi coastal belt art form. It is actually it's a men's world. Only earlier, only men used to perform that because the heavy dress material. It's at around
Mhm.
15 kgs of dress we have to put it on our body.
Really? Oh
Yeah,
my God.
all the accessories will be of wooden. All the so
Acha.
it's very heavy. Then once you tie the kacha or dhoti, what do you say? You
Huh.
can't take it out for at least for 6 to 7 hours.
Oh
So
God.
that was the thing. Right? So I just decided why in North Karnataka. We stay Belgaum. I stay in Belgaum. It's a part of North Karnataka. It's a border of Maharashtra and Karnataka. I can say. I just the thought came into my mind why we can't perform. Basically, I'm from Udupi, so I just uh, got hold of one good teacher from Shirsi. He came to our. I collected around 40 ladies, and we started. First day, 20 ladies went out. So it's they couldn't
Yeah.
perform that dance. Also, it will be very heavy. So after that, only 7 ladies we just came together and we performed in front of Infosys Sudhamurthy, chief Infosys chief
So you
Sudhamurthy.
just designed the costume for the special for the ladies because as it's the mainly men show.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you designed. Yeah.
yeah. Only those people are there. The
Okay.
plus designers are there. We have to hire those costumes from them. Usually they
Okay.
are from the Shirsi side or the coastal side. Usually that this art form is of the coastal side. So they get the costume for us. All mythological episodes only will be there, like
Mhm.
uh, pertaining to Mahabharata and Ramayana.
Yeah.
Mostly,
Yeah.
99%. So the character of Krishna is fixed, Arjuna is fixed, Kamsa is fixed. So
Yeah.
according to that, the attire will be there. We have to perform. Whether it's a good person or the Rakshas person, we have to perform according to that. Yeah. So
Even
that's
that's a very inspiring story that even in our normal life, we're not able to accumulate that kind of vast knowledge, vast art forms in our life. And you
yeah,
just, and as you told, of course, it's the support of your family, so your husband and the parents. So, but the people are almost, I see, two people fixed up with certain kind of art. They don't want to try other stuff. Like, for example, an actor might be, go for the dancing and, acting skills, but may not be go for the, singing.
yeah,
So, I mean, how it seems that you are just, always on the wheel. You don't
yeah.
stop yourself.
Uh,
And I think you're not just an artist, you are an explorer. You're just trying to explore all kind of things. So
yeah.
how do you see that?
No, the thing is when the situation comes, when the circumstances, like I build a house, I just wanted to know the pros and cons of the construction. So I thought, why anyhow we are building, we have a nice bungalow, you should say. Why we should not learn? Then I joined for before construction, starting the construction. I joined for the interior decoration course for 1 year from Delhi University. The thing is, you should know before getting into that. For that reason, I did my this thing. Then the dance, as I said, my first love is dance only. The forms keeps changing. We have to go according to the situation and the likings of the audience. So I just went to different forms of dance. But again, I joined for that class. Again, when it comes to singing, the forms change, the audience change, the people taste change. So singing is there. The voice is given by God. It's inside you. Nobody can
Yeah,
snatch that. When it
true.
comes to dance also, that grace is there within you. You have the liking also to learn that. Why can't you
Yes,
explore into new forms of dance? So
yes,
that
yes.
was my thinking.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah, then coming to I supported my husband in business for 10 years also. I was good in education, like in accounts department. He said,
yeah.
why can't you support my business rather than taking somebody, people, unknown people, like hiring someone.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
just, I made myself busy in all the ways. The
Okay.
passion I had.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's not easy that you have that kind of energy level that you can always make you move on to learn something new, explore things because it is very rare in
Yeah,
my experiences. I interviewed almost 20 dignitaries and honorary people in the show, but this is a very extraordinary talent that you are always have a urge about to learning something new, and
yeah,
especially art
yeah,
because I know that artists have a different kind of they have a sixth sense. artists, understand the things differently from the normal people.
yeah,
So it's not easy that we have been at it. It is
yeah.
a special thing to be on. It's really amazing that
And
you are,
another thing is the place we live. That is also there. The surrounding people. Belgaum is full of culture. It's being a
yeah,
border of Maharashtra and Karnataka. All two peoples are there. The Marathi people as well as Kannada people. So the competition will be there. The language problem is there as such. The competition between the two people will be there.
yes,
Like we have to come first. That competitive spirit make us to live in a
yeah,
good
yeah,
way, live in a competitive world like that. Yeah.
yes,
So
yes.
that also accounted. Uh, more.
Yeah, yeah, because a healthy competition is always good to
Yeah,
develop a something new thing. So
yeah,
develop some new to the people.
yeah,
So that's amazing. And second question I would like to ask that as you are a classical singer, so I'm a fan of classical singer because when I worked in the corporate, I have a senior, so he was a classical singer, and he always told me about Kannada classical music. He told
yeah,
it has its own status of
yeah.
specialty of Kannada. So as you know that you are a Kannada classical singer also. So can you please just give a demo or can you please show something else to us?
Yeah. सुगम संगीत का एक लाइन I'll
जी
sing.
जी yeah, okay, thank you very much. That so
Yeah.
it's a part of Kannada classical or
No, no, it comes under Sugam Sangeet. Like it's
Sugam
a hit
Sangeet.
song. Yeah, yeah. Uh,
How it is different from classical? It's not a proper classical, I think. It's a
no, no,
semi
it's
classical.
yeah. Sugam Sangeet classical is pakka classical. You can say with the tal, with the swar, a lot of
Okay,
things comes under.
yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, that's amazing because I have experienced the way he performed my seniors.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's evolving.
Yeah.
He's a wonderful person, and his name is Mamta Garu. He's just
Classical singing has got its own, like it's in the top
yeah,
legacy. Yeah,
yeah. That's yeah. This is true that in current time young people are not more attracted to that, but it
that
has
is that. Yeah, yeah,
yeah
yeah. It's a fast world.
yeah. That's great that you people really make this culture and the art survive for us, survive for the next generation. Your contribution to the art society or singing is amazing. So then apart from the music, apart from the singing, you are a theater artist
Yeah,
and you have worked in multiple multilingual film projects as well, and you are awarded for your work in the film industry and all theater work. So please elaborate on this. That what were your projects and how you just get award for the whole project?
yeah. My first passion is dance and drama. Then the third comes the singing. First, when I was young, the first was singing because my father likes singing, so he has put it in me. Our passion, my passion, like own passion will be there. Na? That
Yeah,
when
yeah,
it comes to dance and drama, as I said, my husband is a theater artist.
yeah. Yes,
So
yes.
after that, my two kids were born and they were grown up when they came to the school level. So I started
Mhm.
exploring myself. So he said, "Why you can't join to the theaters?" So I made then it was good. I
Yeah.
few clothes also I got. Then every year in Belgavi for ladies only. It's for the ladies, by the ladies, and from the ladies. We keep
Okay.
drama competitions as well as dance competitions.
Mhm.
Yeah, Belgaum whole city around 1,000 people, ladies will be there. As I said, it's all performed by the ladies only. So I was every year I used to participate there for the drama as well as dance. Drama was quite well known. This thing, like all the directors used to come. The audience were also selected. The directors used to come from the for the judgment from the different place also. So nice it was. In that way, I got into the theatre. So
Okay.
after performing for around 8-10 years, Marathi movie one director he came and approached me. So in that way, I got into the film line.
Okay.
From that again, one opportunity came around 10 to 11 movies I've acted in Kannada,
Wow.
only one, and recently one in Hindi, Koi Janina. So
Okay.
this, not in this thing, film blind, I have not got any awards, but only in the theatre dramas. I
Okay.
have taken this thing. I have received best acting
And,
awards. Nice.
and which project is close to you? Very, which
Huh.
project you like most?
Like which project means?
I mean, which movies you like most? I mean, working as actor.
uh, Technically point Marathi people are like Hindi. Obviously, it's a national this thing. They are far ahead from our regional this thing, I should say. But
Mhm.
nice. It depends on the character. Like for humorously, I always say I do only the mother role, only either
Acha,
the
acha.
heroine's
Correct.
mother or the character or the heroes. I jokingly I just say only the husbands keep changing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's that's a very important role in every movie that always mothers are inspired to the to the kids to be
Yeah.
because there is a filmy mother.
Yeah.
As I'm saying coin the word like this in filmy mother is always moral values. She
Yeah.
always to the moral values to the heroine or the
Yeah,
hero.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, because so you just part of a very good moral stories.
yeah, yeah, always. Sometimes they may feel it's nagging mother also.
That's really good. Apart from your movies and all the artistic stuff, you also worked as a yoga therapist and working for the children's psychological counseling. So
Yeah,
that's a very noble and the very different kind of profession you're involved in. So how do you work for your students and your the people to help their health and the mental health also?
yeah. When we are in the public, like when you are into this cultural, we have to maintain our health as such. To
Yeah, yeah.
be presentable, to look presentable, that is
Yes,
there.
yes.
So when you have to look presentable, you have to do some exercises. You
Yes.
can't put on weight or you can't be, the physical appearance so important. Like you get confidence in that. That is the main part. That's the basic point I should say. So for that, to keep myself fit, I joined for the yoga. I tried all the different forms of exercise, but yoga clicked it. So getting into
Mhm.
that, doing it for 8-9 years, I just wanted to explore. Then I joined classes for, I got courses in this thing, Ramdev Baba's that,
Acha, yeah.
yeah, then,
Patanjali.
yeah, Patanjali. Then after that, I did my Ashtanga yoga and Vinyasa yoga. And now last year, lockdown, I did the fitness yoga, health it's
Okay.
called medicinal yoga. Like if you have
Mhm.
diabetes, if you have BP, the common whatever problems a human
Yeah.
being have, through yoga, it can be curable. Not, I can't say it can be controlled. Whatever their problems, the diabetes or BP, the thyroid, it can be controlled. So I just explored the yoga, different forms of yoga. In that way, then I started my own class. I'm an instructor also. Then coming to the child psychology, I'm affiliated to many colleges over here. I'm in the board of directors, advisory board. Then I thought of why we can't our children, all the school children are
Yeah.
our children. Why
Yes,
we
sir.
can't when we hear their problems, we should be in a position to answerable them. We have to solve their problems, our college children's problem. Then I thought of why I can't study the basic of child psychology. I did my
Yes.
child psychology also. At least to a certain extent, we can solve the problems at the basic level. So I did my child psychology and started counseling few of the common problems of the
Mhm.
parents as well as the children. So
Wow.
that's the way I got into uh, to
That's
get the knowledge. So I did all this 1 year, 6 months course just to know the basic thing of what it
mhm.
is. The problems can be solved. So that's the way I got
So,
into this.
But the wonderful thing about you, your personality, that you're not just when you acquire some knowledge, you don't just keep it with you. You share with the
Yeah,
society for the goodness of
yeah,
the society.
yeah.
So
In
that's a
Kannada,
very
yeah. In
yeah
Kannada, they say yoga niroga. If you do yoga, you'll be niroga.
yes yes
Kannada they
yes
say. Yeah, yeah. Then yoga ballavanige rogavilla. If you know yoga, disease won't go, roga won't come. So this is
yes
the thing I say for the concentration of the mind. Yoga is needed in present situation.
yeah because it's very good for the fitness and for the flexibility of the body
Yeah.
because I personally do practice yoga 30
Okay.
minutes every day. It's
Ah,
really and very good for the flexibility of your bones, spine. It's a
yeah.
wonderful thing. So
Yeah.
and even though it's an ancient science, it belongs to our land, Indian science. So it's really good that it's also spreading throughout the
Yeah.
world now.
Yeah.
Yoga
That's
is
what
very popular.
I say in my lectures. Yoga is us, Indian.
Yes,
When ages back it has been discovered, like what are
yes,
when you pull this thing, which part if you pull, what the gain you get. Now it
yes.
has gone throughout the world and it has come like this for us to eat. Now because of the Modi and Ramdev, the yoga
Yeah,
has been thoroughly distributed in India. It's us. All our
yeah,
seeing
yeah.
that Vasishta Asana is there, Vishwamitra Asana is there. Lot of
Mhm.
those ages have done this. They have shown.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
100%
because
we can give through yoga. By doing yoga, you may not reduce weight, but you will be healthy. That assurance we can give. So at least
yeah,
we practice half an hour and 10 minutes of pranayam every day. Do it religiously.
yes,
Religiously, I just want to share with the people. Religiously means what? Like how you do puja, how you take time to have your bath, how you take time to have your food. That's the thing
yes,
you have
yes,
to do it in your. That is the religious part. Like that, when you take half an hour to your body to do yoga. The religion, how you take out of just half an hour and 10 minutes to pranayam in 24 hours. I think everybody can take this
yeah,
half
yeah,
an hour for one's bones good. That is the
yes,
thing. I
yes.
just want to tell
That's
this.
really good because, as you told, I personally experienced those things. That's really helpful. And as we are working in corporate and software industry,
Yeah,
we used to need to sit in front of the computers and
yeah,
laptops for a long time. And I used to say that people have a back pain and all those this
yeah,
kind of problems. So it's really helpful
yeah,
for people who are working continuously in front of the computer and all those things.
yeah. I've written a letter to the government also. Make it compulsory in the school level, at least
Mhm.
for half an hour a day
Yeah,
for children. Yeah, you have to do it. Like at least they will
yeah,
do that. If they don't do at home or something, they will do every day. They have to do this. Not once in a week like PT classes. No, it's not that
mhm.
advisable. Yeah,
Because in the childhood and in the school, if you these people learn, these the children learn, it's the part of their habit, and when they
yeah,
go
yeah,
move on, so they know the technique and they can
yeah,
move on with the knowledge with them apart from their book knowledge. They
yeah,
have
yeah,
some.
yeah. No, it's so helpful to their education. The concentration what they get, the
Yes,
knowledge what they get, the calmness in their body. If the body is calm, everything we can give the positivity. This thing. Now
yes,
we can get the positivity from the nature, and it can be converted into our energy.
yeah,
So any of it, the automatically the concentration will comes. It's related to the education part. So we
mhm,
say pranayama has we have to do at least 10 minutes. I say not
yes,
1 hour, at least do pranayamas religiously
yes,
each day. That's the thing.
yeah. Because if you not because Indian culture is a different from other culture that we always see everything like environment and like our parents and everybody we see as
Yeah,
a with respect, with a lot of respect. Even when we deal with the environment, we always deal with the environment with like a our part of our society, a part of
yeah,
the life. So if you do it religiously, we have a proper respect for the workout and
yes,
for
yes,
the
yes.
yoga. So
Yeah,
they have a different kind of experience in our life.
yeah,
In
yeah.
my
Yes, yes. Obviously, what the 10 minutes you give, na, you get the thing back, 100%.
yes.
Yeah, that is.
So yeah, that's amazing. That you know, as you know, that, when you know artistic way, and in acting also, so we have to as you told that we have to take care of our health, our
Yeah.
looks, appearance, our
Yeah.
mind, everything. So it's a combined effort that we have to make ourselves fit in every aspect of life.
Yes, 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 yes. That is it. We have to. No, it's
Yeah.
of a good self being, good being. No?
Yes.
Whatever. I'm not telling we are into these things and so we have to fit. No, we have to fit.
We have to fit.
Whichever way you go, we have to be. Though you are a technique, techie savvy, no, that is not the thing, but you have to be. Fitness is very
Yeah.
important.
Yes. Yes.
Fit Bharat. That is
Yeah,
very
that's
important.
that's that's really good. And
Yeah.
as we really working on this, especially for the psychology of the children, because we know that the stage of kids are sometimes what are the atmosphere they live in and the experiences then in the life. Sometimes it's a very bad experience in the life,
Yeah.
and it's very difficult for a child to come out of it and be feel
Yes.
confident and move forward in their life. So as we working on the children's psychology, so this is a very good and a very creative thing that makes children mentally fit, and they
Yes.
have gained the confidence to move forward in the life.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lot of problems are there among the
Yes,
youngsters. You'll be like astonished to say, like when the parents come up with uh, their problems, lot to be needed. Like family bondage is very important these days. You
yeah,
have to
yeah,
work on it because of the family cooperation, family this thing. The family
yes,
structure is getting down because of the
yes,
nuclear family. One is the main thing is
yeah,
our
yeah,
family. It's coming, it's becoming smaller
yeah.
and people are
That's
becoming bigger, like they are going out.
yeah,
That's the
and
main reason. Yeah,
that's true. That's because as you told them, I live in a joint family, and
yeah,
that's very good because people are still caring about your what's
yeah.
happening in your life. They're
Yes,
concerned about what is the decision you have to take in your life. So because everybody have their experience in life, we are elders have see the world in different perspectives, and
yeah.
we are people that we are experiencing the two changes in our life. So there is should be a combination between two generations.
Child psychology these days it has come up because the child is alone at home. Earlier,
Yeah,
the child was never alone at home.
yes, yes, that's true.
So the child psychology has come up.
Yeah, even nowadays, as I see, in the metros, both husband and wife going for the
Yeah,
work, and
yeah.
children are very alone.
Yes, yes,
And
yes. That's the thing. Yeah,
that's really admirable thing that you are working on.
yeah,
That will be realized that how to manage such stress and things in life. So hats up to you for this, especially
yeah.
you're working for the children.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah, that is that.
And well, apart from that, you have working with an organization since 10 years. It's
Yeah,
NG. So just tell me about the organizations you're working in and how
yes.
it's helping the people in a different part of the society.
I got an NGO by name Prayatna. Prayatna means that it has to be continuous
Yes,
prayatna. Yeah, if
effort.
you work only you can get the result, and that work as it's in my life, you have to be continue. You have to be flowing. You have to be accumulating all those things. So I've kept my that NGO's name as Prayatna. This
Mhm.
inspiration I got when Latur earthquake. It had been long back. So when my father took me to meet their children, all the earthquake victims and all, just my mind turned off. Why so many sufferings over here? Why somebody should help them? Like all were very poor, of course. At that time, when they just stuck it to me, why we can't in our own way. I'm not saying in lakhs or crores together. In our own way, if we have
Yeah.
1,000 rupees, at least 50 to 100 rupees spent to the unprivileged people. So in around 2010, I started. I just discussed with these things with my friends. Give 100 rupees per month. We'll go to some anath ashram and we give orphanages and this old age home. All this we'll go. Then all my friends said it's a good idea. We went for 2 3 months like that, collecting 100 rupees. I said, don't give money. Take 2 kgs of rava. Get 2
Uh-huh.
kgs of sugar. Like that you
Yes.
take. it should be worth around 100 rupees, nearby, like that. So
Yes.
2 kgs rice, 2 kgs like that. So we got it. When all the 10 to 15 ladies, when we collected, it become a huge amount for them.
Yes.
Like that, I started. Then people said, we'll continue this. We'll inculcate some more people in this. Let us join members who are interested. 100 rupees is nothing in these days.
Yes.
50 rupees actually it's one. Year ke liye 600 rupees it comes. So
Okay. Yes.
monthly
Yes.
50 rupees we are asking.
Yes.
So this day also, after 10 years also, this day also we are asking only 600 rupees per year. 1 year. That's the thing. So a lot of people came forward. Of course, many helped us. Around 200 members we are having. So in that way, once in 2 months, we go into the anathashram, vrudhashram, and government schools where they can't afford to pay the fees. And destitutes who are on the roadside, we just collect them and put it into the vrudhashram. Like this type of services, जोपड़पट्टी के जाके उधर खाना देने का, तो like that. We collect the good old things. We have made good old things because lot of stuff will be there at home, which of no use for us. We just hoard
Yes.
it. Yeah, tomorrow
Yeah.
it may, yeah, we may use it tomorrow. We just get all those stuff, good old things it is called. So
Yeah.
we give. This way around 12 years से हम लोग कर रहे हैं, like we are doing.
Yeah, that's really actually this is needed for our society
Yeah,
because as we are working in different fields and in professions, that's fine that we are successful in our field, but
yeah,
we should have some take care of social responsibility
yes,
because we can't just leave everything to the government and the
yeah.
government will do everything
That
for us.
is, yeah,
We should, yeah,
yeah. We are the government, na. We people are
yeah,
on the
yeah.
government. Yeah,
That's
the real face of the society we came to in the pandemic, like last year, Corona.
yes,
People were very bad in situation. Actually,
yeah, yeah,
like one grain ke liye itna tadap rahe, like they were asking for food when we went.
yes,
Yeah, it was so horrible situation, I should say.
yeah, yeah.
People were
That's very
without food
bad.
for 1.5 days. People were without food also. When we went there,
Yeah,
that was the real situation. They grabbed the food like then
yeah,
started
yeah.
eating. That was the condition
Yeah.
last year.
I know hunger is the worst pain
Yeah,
we have
yeah,
because people live in a hungry stomach, sleeping in the every night. It is really extremely painful
yeah,
because we are just privileged that we have a family that's supporting and
yeah.
we are capable.
Yeah,
Because
actually, we all the organizers cried over there when we went to the Jopar party. We literally cried.
yeah,
It was the situation was from past 2 days they were not they had didn't had food it seems. So it was
yes,
very bad. This is the
yes,
thing.
yes.
Yeah,
That's a wonderful that you working on the now for the society to realize because you are doing a collective effort. You're not
yeah,
doing yourself or with your fund or government fund. So you
yeah,
are make people realize that they have social responsibility to
yeah,
to maintain because
yeah,
we can't just leave everything to the government. We must have a good civil society also.
yeah, 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 yes,
Yeah, that is. I'm not saying that it's only a NGO work. If you're you're doing a social movement that
yes, yes, yes.
yeah, just putting inspiring a lot of people to do their responsibility to the society.
Yeah, that is.
That's really, ma'am, to talking to you. You're really inspiration, and I mean, we always dream about a successful life, and I can say that you are living a successful life. You have a power, and acquire all kind of things which you love to do, and
Yeah,
you have a wonderful support from your
the family.
family, and yes. So I think without a proper support from the family, it's not easy to
Yes. Yeah, yeah. In that way, I'm very lucky. I always say because many
yeah,
ladies they have the talent, husband or their in-laws they don't allow to come out.
yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Many people I've seen. So in
Yes.
that way, I'm very, very, very lucky. I should say my in-laws and my husband, my children, they all support me. Yeah,
That I can say if you believe in karmas, you have a very
that
good
is it.
prarabdhas,
Yeah, yeah,
good prarabdha and good karmas that you have this life. And
yeah,
as I told that everybody have their own dream life, a
mm,
successful life. So I think you're living your dream life, the
yeah.
success life.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's
God's grace.
Yeah, gosh, I really pray for you that
Yes, yes.
you just move on with all your effort, because you
Mhm.
are you have putting all your potential to whatever can do for the
Yeah,
people. It's really amazing.
yeah.
And I finally want to ask that please give a message to your fans, to your followers, and the people.
Not fans and followers, to the youth, like, because
Yeah,
I whenever I go to the college, this thing, I just tell, you are the future of India. We have lived almost 50, we have done our almost the 75% we have lived. The youth के लिए, be fit. That's the thing. 3 points I want to say. Be fit. Do any one sort of exercise, because
mhm,
in that way you can get the concentration. When the concentration comes, your personality develop will be there. Because now the work is, it's glued to the screen, whichever
yeah,
from screen we
yeah,
can say, yeah. So and at least give to the physical exercise, we have to give importance. Spare half an hour uh, for the workout, whichever form of workout, just spare half an hour to your body. That is, then
yes,
only you can, if you are there, you can do anything, you can
yes,
achieve it, you can dream, like your all dreams can be fulfilled. But without you being fit, nothing can be done. So just
yeah,
concentration is very important. Only this concentration will come when you indulge in the fit, to be the fitness program. So at least half an hour, I say, we take.
yeah,
Yeah,
because the body we just gifted from our parents.
yeah,
This is the only identity we have that people know about through our body, our face, all those things. So we
yeah,
have
yeah,
to, if you not work for the body, so you may not do the things in your life, because if body will not support, we
yeah.
can't do big things in our life.
Yeah, that is it. When that comes to the body, the fitness. The second
Yes,
part I want to live your passion, because
yes,
usually they say 64 art forms are there. In that, one art form will be there in each individual. It individual. It will be
yes,
like maybe painting, whatever